So I'm Giuseppe Capana. I'm the product safety engineer for Electrical Safety First. I feel I'm quite good as a judge because I'm from like an electrical background, used to work at a test lab for 20 years. So that's where I sort of like understand how like these products have to go through the safety process before they come to market.
I'm Luke Osborne, I'm the technical director here at Electrical Safety First, and with my background in emerging technologies and low carbon tech and energy efficiency, I'll have a keen eye on any innovations in that kind of space, as well as being able to offer important changes going forward, making sure that safety is considered is such an essential part going forward.
Yeah, well, it's actually quite important, isn't it, that if you've got a new product, sometimes it's, you've got a really good idea that's going to enhance safety, but it's quite difficult to, get it out there and get it seen. And this is a good sort of platform for people to sort of like, show their product and, get it in front of lots of different professionals. We have people from government, we have manufacturers, we have people from test houses and from accreditation bodies, all at this conference. So it's a really good chance to get your product seen by the right type of people.
Like you say, it's such a wide audience. And you see, it's the key stakeholders that people, whether they're large organisations, large corporations that have put these products together, or whether it's individuals who've come up with a cracking idea, which is really going to solve some of the safety concerns we have.
Yeah, and it's also good the fact that it doesn't have to always be a completed project. Sometimes at these awards we get ideas that are just part of the way through the process, or even we've had sort of like research products. I think last year's winner was a research product. It wasn't even an actual product. It was a research on lithium-ion batteries and all the work that they were doing in order to promote safety in that area where there's been a massive increase in the number of fires.
Exactly, that was a prime example of how it can deviate from the norm. There was a consortium of different organisations and academics that came together to actually help improve things going forward. And like we say, it's open to everyone. If people have a really good idea, if they can demonstrate the safety that it's going to afford, whether it's a conceptual project or a finished article, we're happy to consider all these, and we'll judge them accordingly.
So, how are we going to judge these entries that we receive? What are we going to be looking for?
I think ultimately, one of the key things is the safety benefit that's offered to consumers.
Yeah, I think that's important. I think we also need to look at the demonstrated outcomes of some of these ideas, like, for example, how they might reduce injuries as well. That might help.
Yeah, definitely. And also the quality of the supporting evidence for the benefits that these devices, ideas and projects are likely to offer.
Yeah, I think we'll also look at how unique these ideas are. If someone's got a really good unique idea, I think that's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I think they're the four main things that the applications are going to be judged on. So when people are putting their applications together, make sure you fit those four criteria.
So Luke, what can the entrants expect from the judging process? What steps are there, to winning the award?
Well, firstly, every application is considered, and there'll be fair and balanced judging against all the criteria that we've just gone through. All the applications then get triaged to make sure that they do fit the categories and the criteria we're asked for.
Yeah, so once we've worked out which of these applicants best meet the criteria, I think we put together a list of shortlisters. Mm-hmm. And then, they will get the opportunity to present to us to give us a lot more information about their product and how they're going to benefit consumers. And then on the actual day of the conference, that's when we actually hand out the award to the winner. And sometimes I think there's even a commended if we find, sometimes it's quite difficult to pick a winner. Once we've got down to those shortlisters, they can all be pretty good.
It's quite difficult as a judge sometimes, especially when you've got down to that shortlist and people have, like you said, we've got this online chance to present to us all. So you've got the judges all on the computers and the applicants as well. And often they're down to the short list of really good ideas. And yeah, like you say, if it comes quite close to call, we'll choose a final winner. But sometimes there may be a case for a commended award as well. Obviously, we do that at our product safety conference. It's a really good opportunity for them to get their product or their ideas noticed. Lots of social media coverage and that can really help to promote the product or the idea, and to get more buy-in and show people the benefits of the idea they've put forward.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good chance to get this product about the right, in front of the right sort of people. We have so many stakeholders at our conference that, really good platform.
Because we have the likes of trading standards, we have legislators, we have standards specialists.
We have manufacturers as well, and we have government, OPSS there as well.
It's a great audience to get in front of, and another reason for people to come and attend our conference. So what top tips can we offer for entrants? What would be the ultimate award-winning idea coming through?
Well, if the idea is in an area where there's been lots and lots of fires or injuries, and there's an idea that helps, make a real impact in those areas, I think that's something that we'll really, look at. Because if it's an area like, for example, last year we had some entries on lithium-ion batteries, and that's such an enormous growing concern at the moment with the number of fires that we're having. So if we've got an idea that helps reduce those fires and injuries, that's going to have a big impact.
Because you're right, whilst reducing any injury risk or fire is really, really important. Though if there's innovations that are going to address them on bulk, it's obviously going to have a much higher impact when we come to consider the applications. For me, the uniqueness of an idea is really important as well. Being able to demonstrate something new in this field is quite key. This isn't necessarily large companies. This can be individuals with an idea. It can be universities, academics, anyone that's got this idea that or finished product, or whether it's just a conceptual idea they want to put forward. Yeah, if it has merit, it'll be considered.
It'd be great if we see some ideas from sort of like young students from university, because they are the future. And if we can see some ideas, they might be able to look at things in a different way to the way we're used to looking at things.
Ideas, innovations, and just a new outlook in life. Technologies are changing all the time, and solutions need to develop alongside them as well.
Yeah, that's why it's not always easy to see where the next safety innovation is going to come from. So let's hope we get some really good entries this year.
I'm looking forward to this.
I am too, yeah really looking forward to it.
It's really good to see how people are coming up with these ideas, and how industry is going to move, and the world's going to become a safer place. Yeah, and don't delay, because don't forget, the closing date for the entries is the end of August. So you don't actually have, it seems like a long time, but there's not actually a lot of time left. So make sure you get your entries in by the end of August. I've got a feeling it's the 29th of August. So
is it?
If you're hanging on to those last few days to get it in, don't miss the cutoff. I think it's the 29th of August.
Right, 29th of August, get your entries in.
And if you're stuck for what you need to send us, just contact us.
Yeah, absolutely. We can help people sort of work out what they need to send in. And we will get back to people if, we don't have enough, or we need some more information in any particular areas. But it's really important to get your entries in before that end date.
Exactly.